welcome back to another show of our live, lit and legit, another episode. Hey man, the livest, the littest, the legitest podcast in the area and surrounding cities. Hey, it's your boy, can't forget to cuss out it. Q Smith himself, who it got right there.
Always your boy, B.
And who we got on our left?
Your girl, Big Lex.
Big
Not
Lex.
the little one.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
I say the tall one, not the small one.
There we go.
Happy New Year!
Happy New
Year!
How y'all feeling, man?
How y'all doing,
It feel
man?
good to be back, though. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Good, boy.
We've been
It
gone
feel-
for a little minute now.
A little
Yeah.
minute. We miss y'all.
Took a little break.
We had to just take a little break in the
Sometimes
break.
you just need a little
I love
woosah.
you
Sometimes.
feel me?
Oh, woosah.
I like to say recalibrate.
Recalibration. I like
Okay,
that.
okay. Got that word right.
You feel me?
That one you got
that
right.
What I missed earlier?
Eloquent.
Eloquent.
Cause I was
What's
trying
that?
to tell them like the new set, it look eloquent. They say that ain't
See,
it.
you said it right. That's
Oh, I
all.
did?
Yeah, you said elegant.
No, he said eloquent.
He said
Q,
What's the,
eloquent.
hold on, I say it look elegant, and you say this. What's the proper word?
No, you said eloquent.
Eloquent.
Early.
It look eloquent.
The real word is elegant.
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 This
G-A-N-T. Elegant.
The set looks elegant.
There we go.
Another one. Guys, enjoy the ambiance.
The ambiance. The ambiance.
Big
of
words,
the
all
set.
2023. Success.
Big word,
Boy,
big word, big word.
This
We
is a
talking
big
about
year.
thing.
Hey,
Yes,
it's
big
gonna be a
thing.
big year.
Raise your pinky.
Hey, raise pinky. I'm raised too. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Hope everybody having a good start to their new year.
Right.
Y'all New Year feels like a new year to them?
It
to y'all?
does. This does, bro.
No,
To
it
me,
feels like 2022.
nah, for me.
I think my new year gonna start like next week. I'ma
Mine
just forget about next week.
actually started this week though. It was like the first time in a long time, bro. I actually felt
Had a good
like
week.
a new year has started, bro.
That's
Okay,
good,
that's
bro.
good. That's
know what I'm
good.
saying?
That's good.
This here shall pass, and I feel like it did
Mm-hmm.
in 2022 and 2023 is over.
You know, 2022 was our year of, learning. Now it's time to grow.
It's time to grow.
It's time
I
to
like
grow.
the way you just put that
Thank
bit
you.
lit.
Thank
Exactly,
you.
man.
Now
Thank
it
you.
is time for us
It's
to
time
grow,
to
man.
grow.
And you know who else want to grow right now? My boy Thugger. Shout out to the whole YSL. All them boys want to grow right now. Cause get what? When you don't get no sun, you don't grow. They got my boy hide in the cage, bro. Now everybody knows the YSL RICO charge is going on right now. My boy Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, BKA Slime, also better known as Sex. Y'all probably don't know about the part. Shout out to my boy Thugger. He calls himself Sex. It's crazy. But hey,
Set as an SEX. Sex.
so instead of saying free slime, because we don't want to get no attention, we just like free sex.
Sex is free if you're doing it the right way.
Or you just spend $40.
Not 40.
Not the 40.
Giving away for the 40 piece.
So man, shout out to YSL RICO. Man, everybody know that they got locked up in May. There was a big raid, man. It was 28 YSL members arrested. Now, fast forward, here we are in 2023 as the trial for the YSL RICO charges case starts January 9th. So by the time this video drop, trial will be going on. We will keep you guys updated. Now, since this has taken place since May, like I said, it's January. Out of those 28 defendants or co-defendants here by the side of my boy Thugger, 8 of them have took plea deals already, man. So the world is feeling some type of way. Now, word is, my boy Young Thug ain't tell none of these boys to take no plea deal. Now, if you don't know what a plea is, B, please explain.
Plea deal is basically when the prosecutors offer you a deal of, most of the time, it's to expedite the case, to skip the trial process. So if Big Lex has been arrested for trafficking, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll come in, on the process.
No, I'm about to say.
On the police.
So here's 12.
Okay.
So they'll come in and they'll be like, all right, Big Lex, so look, this charge has a mandatory minimum of 20 to 40 years.
Right.
Random numbers. Mm-hmm. But we're offering you a plea today. If you sign this paperwork and basically just says that I'm pleading guilty, I did it, we'll give you 2 years plus time served. So you got a decision to make. Either I'm gonna take it to trial and I'm gonna fight my butt off, or I'm gonna sign a deal and I'm gonna take the lesser time or the lesser punishment, and I'm gonna go on about my business. The YSL case is interesting because these plea deals are unheard of. Like, we're talking like they got 15 years probation and time served.
It's crazy.
It
A
is.
15-year probation?
Crazy.
That is wild.
It's crazy.
Cause
Now,
you still got more to do after that. Like,
exactly.
that's
They look, these prosecutors have one thing on their mind. That man right there.
That's all they want, the head honcho.
That's it. They don't care about none of these other guys.
So now that a plea has been explained, guess who didn't get a chance to be offered a plea? Zoom in.
that man right there.
They want the head honcho.
They want him.
So with that being said, man, Thug has at one point faced over 162 charges, dropped down to 62 charges. Now, trial, he's only fighting 8 counts, 8 charges, and they are listed. Count number 1, conspiracy to violate racketeer influence in corrupt organizations.
That's the big one. That's the RICO. That's the big one.
Now B, maximum minimum, what we got?
On a RICO?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't have it in front of me. I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say 20.
Minimum 5, if I was to guess. Count 2 and 3, participation in criminal street gang activity. What you think? A little 5, P6, P2, P3,
You
P?
could probably get off on probation with that.
Probation. That probably feel like probation. Probation. Now, count 4, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. Probation. Probation.
Not with the intent. part added to it.
Georgia
The
have redid.
true.
The intent, cool, but if you're not a repeat offender, it makes it look even better.
Thug is a street dude, so we gotta assume he got a rap sheet already.
Yeah, but if you never got a repeat means this is your second time
Being caught
for
on
the
the same
charge.
charge. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't, down south Tennessee, you don't, cuz been out for how many years, cuz rap, you feel me?
Right.
So if it did 15, 20 years, that's, you feel me? Probation. All right. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. We got possession of codeine, lean, with the intent to dispute. What we think about?
I ain't even know that was a separate charge.
Yeah.
Codeine,
Probation. I think all them things running. You talking about drugs, intent, man? No. And
Probation.
then ain't no. These man ain't get cause with pounds. You feel me? Or ounces of. You know what I'm saying? So
to me, it's just it being caught with it is one thing, but it's the intent part. On it.
exactly.
That's gonna make it worse.
Well, it's funny that you say that because the 7th count is caught with cocaine. Possession of cocaine.
with the
nah.
intent.
See, he had enough.
No, it's just you say it.
Just
It's one thing
possession
getting
of
caught
cocaine.
and one thing is intent.
Right.
Just, well, it's just-
Now that could be probation, but if you add all three of them,
I'm about to say
each other,
all of that together.
that's what's
adds
gonna
up.
make it bad. Didn't he have an attempted
attempted what?
murder? He didn't get the attempted.
The last count
He didn't get the murder.
would be a possession of a machine gun. So no murder, guys. Don't y'all know that they've been talking about this man murder or set up someone to be murdered? So out of those 162, then 62 counts, now down to 8 counts. When he go to trial, murder is something he doesn't have to fight.
All right, question.
See how the TV got rid of it. Switch.
Got up out of there.
Boy coming home, man.
So got
He
scared.
coming out of there. He coming
So
home.
I had no parts.
Yeah, I had no parts.
He said, I ain't snitching today. I don't want no parts of this.
They tried to set me up.
Trying to set me up for I don't know
Why talk.
something happening with the TV.
Yeah, man. With that being said, though, man, they was like, they gonna have. They say they got over 300 and some witnesses. They got high profiles such as Lil Wayne, Birdman, Rich Homie Quan, YFN Lucci, who was currently locked up and got to go to trial for his RICO, which was pushed back because they say he might have to be a witness in this expedited RICO, which is Thug case, and it starts January 9th. And they say they're 10 for it to last at least 8 to 9 months.
Dang.
That's a long trial.
Bring
That
you
is a
that
long-
entertainment. Yeah.
But okay, so the question that I had, if YFN Lucci gets on that stand, I don't know what's going on.
Look at that boy Thug coming home. I'm trying to tell you. He coming home. He said, "Don't put me on that TV." Right, he coming home. But when things like that just happen,
It means something.
yeah, I'm telling you, Thug coming home.
If YFN Lucha gets on that stand and can testify to Thug having him set up in prison, right? If they can by chance pull in the inmate who was supposed to be the hitman, right? Mm-hmm. They would go back and add those charges on to him, don't you think?
See, that's the thing I was thinking about, because look at what the counts are. So I'm thinking, by the way, they also said Thug put a hit on Lucci to get stabbed up in jail. Out of those 8 counts, I didn't see nothing directly pertaining to that allegedly incident. Mm-hmm. However, if it is alleged, I think it might fall under count 1, count 2.
Which was?
The gang, conspiracy, the racketeria.
So you're saying that it'll fall like in that category?
Yeah, so he got members on the inside, and this is showing him that I would think it would fall up under that.
Yeah.
So what I think with him being a witness, if he do become a witness, it'll be him testifying on that
on
count,
the RICO.
On that count.
On the RICO. All right, so let me ask you this: you more tapped in it than either one of us. Mm-hmm. What's the odds of count 1 sticking, which is the racketeering?
I feel like the odds is even. When I say even, because I think the even outweigh the odds, because I'm gonna say why the even will outweigh the odds. Because they don't have a murder charge.
I'm confused with this statement of the even outweigh the odds.
Because what's the odds of him not going to jail? Everybody's saying going to jail, right? So I'm saying the even outweigh the odds, because if murder was on there, murder would have been the biggest one, and he would have failed they would try to convict him off the murder. But murder not on there, racketeering is on there. That's the biggest that they have. So that's the one they embedded with the most. So if you're meaning to tell me we just went through everything. After all that I just named, we said some of it might be probation, or that might get thrown out, or that. At the end of the day, the even way out, because life was on the table, without even beats the odds, because the odds is out the window now. Now the racketeer is the only thing that. So if that stands, that's all I ask. B, what you think the maximum is? I told you I think minimum 5, and now he got locked up in May. If court's the trial gonna last 8 to 9 months, you're looking at almost 2 years time served. Coming home in 3 years.
I think with the evidence stacked against them, and because we ain't even talk about this aspect in detail, the plea deals, that's what's gonna kill them. The prosecutors know what they're doing, and they set it up that way on purpose. They make these guys sit. Let them sit, because, you first go in, I'm straight, I'm good. Let them sit. Let them just sit there and just bake in it. Let them think about it. Now we're going to hit them with a plea. And with this plea, you can go home today. You just got to sign this paper. Mm-hmm. So, of course, they're going to jump at the opportunity. Mm-hmm. Part of that plea deal, they going to be called back. People who ride with Gunna and huge fans of Gunna was like, nah, man, they ain't going to have to. No.
That's the only.
They going to have to come back.
That's the only possible way the district attorneys can so-called, quote-unquote, win the trial. That's the only way, is to have the recent co-defendants that pleaded guilty to come back
and testify.
Because if they don't, you know what they get looked at as?
What?
Oh, they just said anything to get out of jail. That ain't true. They said anything. But, they gotta have them come back and say that, so the jury can be like, see, count 1, racketeer. The biggest one they trying to hit.
I'm pretty sure, and I ain't seen none of this documentation, so I'm just speculating. I'm pretty sure that was probably a part of the deal.
Of course,
you got to testify.
Yeah, of course.
That's why the other two opted not to go, because they were going to testify.
And then with that being
personally, I would have signed the paper and went home.
And with that being
let
said,
me go.
Let me out of here.
When these so they already took the plea, so that stands regardless of what happened in trial. They already signed what they gonna do. That's what the plea is. That's what they gonna live out. And when it comes to pleading the 5th, you can only plead the 5th when you're defending yourself, not someone else. So it's gonna get crazy, man. January 9th trial, boy.
Who gonna cover it? Which
oh, you already know I'm gonna cover that thing. Why YSL Rico 2 Cup shouted.
So 2 Cup got the YSL case. So let's go to the case that I covered hard. since we're in court, let's
Yeah.
stay in court,
Let's
right?
stay in court.
Okay.
Ah, dang,
Take
I'm
that to
finna
Take it to the trial. Hey, take that to the trial. Take that to the trial.
y'all boy. I was about to change the picture, but man, clearly the TV got him out of
We'll
his
put him
own.
up there. We'll put him up there.
You
Y'all
don't want no
boy,
parts.
y'all homeboy, Tory Lanez took that thing to trial.
He took that to trial. He took that trial. Hey, he took that to trial. Tell me what happened in that trial.
I stand up here humbly, and I will admit and say, I was wrong.
Hey, can y'all please go back
I
and
was
watch?
Oh yeah, the episode.
Megan and Pete, I owe you an apology.
Man, Pete,
I was wrong. I said he didn't do it because the evidence wasn't stacking up against him. Clearly, they proved in the court of law he did it.
Now, when it comes to proving, that's another thing. Shout out to both parties, like we do. When it comes to proving it in the court of law, I kind of feel a little about the proving in the court of law.
So you don't think court proved the fact that he was good? So you still think he didn't do it?
Sometimes I feel like court is a little in the. This is what I mean when I say that, brother.
Speak on it. Say what you're saying.
World, listen to me. They start off by saying this allegedly happened, right? Well, and you're innocent until proven guilty.
Supposed to be.
So, when you get in the court of law and they say, boom, guilty, send them away, send her away. Well, if they are guilty, then why we have heard so many U.S. history of unlawful or wrongly convicted inmates that
Right.
comes out and say, you know what? We convicted you and sentenced you with life. And here it is 20, 25, 30 years
Yeah,
later,
you didn't
and
even
you've
do it.
been innocent this whole time.
All right.
That do be happening.
So what do you really mean? So when I feel like everything is forever allegedly because
for debate.
these you say he's convicted, she's convicted. Okay, cool. They did life. I guess they really did do it. Okay, well that same the other person they convicted, send them away. Well, you brought them back. Well, damn, they ain't do it. So what it is? What is convicted?
Well, look, with this case, one of the most damning pieces of evidence that I saw or heard was the jailhouse phone call. If TV was working, I played it.
Oh yeah, well, La Mama.
When he called Kelsey from jail, that was it.
I just want to yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he did everything but said I shot her.
Yeah.
He was apologizing for everything. I don't remember it. I was drunk.
This should never happen.
Should have never happened. I'm so sorry for putting you in that situation. Come on. And so his team tried to flip it to, well, he was just apologizing for sleeping with both of them and blah blah blah. But
Juror like,
he did it. And so now Tory's facing up to 20.
right now in the L.A. County jail.
L.A. County jail, along with deportation.
Oh yeah, cause Cuz ain't from.
He ain't from the States. So, yeah, man. So
Where you
things are looking
from?
bad.
Canada. Okay.
Toronto, to be exact. Things aren't looking too bright for a day start.
Dang,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I ain't gonna even lie.
crazy.
When the verdict came out, BG hit me.
Yeah,
She was like, they got a verdict.
our former producer,
Jumped on. I was just like, okay, I'm following. When that verdict dropped, man, if y'all weren't on social media that day, you missed out.
Right.
It was
crazy.
That was
That was one of them
I
crazy
was
days.
finna say a good day, but it wasn't for everybody.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That was a crazy day. It really was, man. So I look for the YSL case to pretty much be the same way.
We're gonna let you know right here on Live Late and Legit. We're gonna cover it, brother. Don't you know that 28 defendants, co-defendants, 8 have already took pleas. 2 or 3 of them still ain't got no lawyer, so they trial date got pushed back. One of the people that is in the mix of this RICO victim, that is another high-profile artist. Dog, this is in his old hood street ratchet. Like, this is at a Boy, I don't think it got better than this. I ain't gonna say better. I don't like to use that word, but this is some. I'm talking about cuz you know what I'm saying? You remember how folks was sitting around the TV cuz when OJ went to trial with the glove?
Right.
This like that is all I'm trying to say.
I mean, look, for what we do, it don't get no better. You know what I'm saying? Granted, these are real lives we're discussing. These are real people.
We love everybody. We shout for everybody. We pray for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We shout both parties. We always do that.
As far as content creation goes, yeah, it's a great time to be
alive. But when I say good too, because you know, when you go through things in life, you learn.
Right.
You feel me? So they say life is the best experience. It's the best teacher. I'm sorry. Life is the best teacher. You feel me? So you gain that knowledge in that. So right now, I feel like this is a learning experience for all of us.
For sure.
So and when we learn, it's good. When you don't learn, it's bad.
It's bad. It's all bad when you don't learn.
Yeah. But get what? We can go through all this right here, and my boy can come straight home. But it's still a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we shout to both parties.
Yeah.
What it do?
If I was Thug, I'll get on stage and I'll flip the script. I'll be like, I gotta testify. So when they put me up and they start asking me questions, I'll pull a Nino Brown. I'll start telling everybody in the courtroom, he was the hit man. That man right now bringing everybody home with me. Right?
Please don't do that. Bro.
Straight Nino style.
Please don't, cause he looking good. He looking good. He don't do that though. Please don't do that. But I wonder how it's gonna be when Cug come home though. All them boys and look like you my dog. Like you supposed not don't say nothing. Like ride to the end. But now he waking up every day, find out.
Rap beef. It's gonna be 6ix9ine all over again. It's gonna be I killed a rat. I killed a rat.
Now they saying like the ones that did it could never come around again. Could never represent the brand again. Will never have a hit.
Here's my thing.
Will never have a successful career as far as more than what they already.
If Thug gets convicted especially on the RICO, right?
Let's just say we'll just start off like just start the sentence off like this because I know where you're trying to go with it. If Thug gets how many years?
Let's say he only get let's say they hit him with two. He get convicted of the RICO. They give him 2 years. He go home. 2 years in time service. This man leave the courtroom going home. Right. What brand? Cause that's the end of YSL. They can't operate again.
Yeah, you can. You can still go YSL. It just can't be Young Slime Life. It can be Young Spider Life. No, real.
So not the same.
That's his clothing brand is Spider.
But they gonna have to, and I think like Gunna, man, who ain't gonna what?
They say what his move was, of course. They already cuz ain't like that. You feel me? And he I'll get me out of here. And they was like
6ix9ine.
And then they was like by him doing that, I think he only had a few months left or a year left with the label, and then he was a free agent.
So he just pretty much made himself a free agent anyway. And
because he knew about cuz be still locked up by the time his contract expires. So he could just, you know what I'm saying, there's no renegotiating. I could just go out and
he gonna sign with somebody. Somebody
be my own artist, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But it's the 6ix9ine thing. 6ix9ine wasn't a street dude. They forced him to be one. It came out that he's just not that guy. And the same thing with Gunna. Gunna ain't a street dude, man. Dang. You know what I'm saying? When you try to take people who ain't street and make them street, they're not gonna be street. It don't work. Either it's in you or
not in you.
It ain't in you. You know what I'm saying?
It gotta be in you.
I say all the time, don't do a crime with me. I ain't a street dude.
It ain't in you.
It ain't in me. I'll stand up there. He did it.
Okay.
It was him. He was the man you looking for. Yep, he was with him. He drove the car. He the one that went in the bank.
And I told him, don't do it. Just tell on everybody.
It's just best not to do crime, guys. It's just best not to do crimes.
I'll be on the, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be on the stand crying. Have snot bubbles and stuff.
He
did it.
Not a snot bubble.
They say if you do
that's
it,
me. Tears just rolling down my face.
We do not promote any crimes, but this is a prime example. If you was to do one, do it by your damn self. Do it by your damn.
Don't trust nobody.
This whole table over here telling. We yelling.
Forget a plea. I am finna flee. What? About
it. Feet to the pavement.
Man, that's hard, man.
Man, speaking of putting feet to the pavement, man, how about we start putting some feet to folks' fire? Putting fire to folks' feet. I said that backwards.
Feet to folks' fire.
Fire to folks' feet. Right? So, I was thinking the other day.
I like that.
I thought we was going somewhere else with it for a minute.
Feet to folks' fire.
Talking about fleeing.
fire to folks' feet. Fire to people. Yeah.
Either way go, your feet is hot.
Your feet's hot. We finna start making some hot feet around this thing, right?
Okay.
So I was thinking the other day, what's something child actor or child singer or a child celebrity, what's some advantages that they have over us?
Children of a celebrity or actors? That's what you saying?
No, like child actors, like Keke Palmer or Michael Jackson, Bow Wow. What's some advantages that they have going into adulthood that we didn't have?
Publicity, exposure. So you know how people say, "Hey, here's my resume." They just pull up with their face.
True.
You feel me?
True.
They don't need nothing to back them up.
You feel me?
They just got it.
So if you're a, say, 35-year-old former child actor claiming broke, whose fault is that?
Yours.
All yours?
Because you had every opportunity. Yours.
So if you don't know, that's what Romeo Miller is going through. Y'all know who Romeo Miller is? Lil Romeo?
Master P's son.
Right. So they had a feud a couple of weeks back on the internet. Romeo was trying to call him out over some stuff, saying that, you know, he's not the man that he paints himself to be. He took care of everyone else on the label before he took care of family. And he even called out C Murder and Silk, was like, they'll back me up on this. He made sure he took care of everybody else before he took care of us. And Romeo said he never saw a dime from his music career. All this good stuff. Let's keep in mind Romeo was like 12 during his music career. You know what I'm saying? But from my recollection, then Master P put him on like 2 TV shows with him. He had his own clothing line, I believe. I think he got his own rap snack. I don't know why, but he does.
Wasn't he in a movie? Played in a movie too.
He was in a movie?
Wasn't he in Honey? Y'all remember Honey?
Never seen it.
Y'all never seen
Yeah.
Honey?
He was. He did have a spot in there. Yeah.
And we can't forget about ICDC
College.
I was just gonna say that boy had a hit.
He had a
did.
hit.
Boy had a hit.
That was a banger.
He did.
So so basically he's pissed off with P, I guess, because his life ain't turning out the way he wants it to turn out, and he's putting blame back on his father.
Because he felt like if I would have seen that bread,
then I would have that bread, but you wouldn't have that bread. Because, bro, if you were 12, let's say he had $5 million at 12, right? So he would have blew a bunch of it.
You wouldn't have known what to do with $12 million.
at 12,
he
let
at
alone
12.
16, 18, you'd have.
That's what I was going to say. You're going to come up into your dumb years. You're going to come up to that 17, 18, 19, 20, where you're going to be stupid. You ain't going to have nothing to show for it anyway.
Right.
You're going to be out there just buying cars and buying chicks' houses and just being dumb.
Splurging.
So
Splurging.
because feeling like, okay, well, let me do that. I ain't even got a chance to do that. I ain't even get a chance to go crazy. Like,
So he's saying he should have figured it out on his own. Is what he's saying.
he said, at least give me a chance to figure it out.
To figure it out. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need a chance to figure it out on your own.
In a lot of cases, by you not figuring out on your own, kind of got you to where you at. Because you could have, got to look at the glass half full, not half empty. Could have been a lot worse than what it is now.
Yeah, exactly. And my thing is this: he's saying that he didn't make any money from his rap career. So why, when you turned of age, you didn't go continue to pursue your rap career?
But
not that it's gonna be successful. I mean, you can look at Bow Wow and be like, Bow Wow ain't really done nothing since he's really been grown. But Bow Wow still touring.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. It means a lot.
You could have did anything though.
Yeah.
You already out there. You could do anything.
So with
Why
that,
is he not trying to get on the Millennial Tour?
I was just about to say that, bro. I was about to say that, but before I was about to say that, I was God damn, I can't talk. 2 cups.
Oh my God.
I was about to say, that's kind of like the moral of the story. Think about the initial statement that you made, B. You had said, what's the one advantage that they, and what was my feedback? We walk in, paper in hand, resume.
Trying to tell the people who we are.
Cuz still can walk in certain places
And people
Just
know
because
who
of
he
who he
is.
is. Yeah.
and run it up,
Right.
which led to my, why cuz ain't pull up with that fake hard with the millennial? He could have did 1-2 song.
I think he only had 1 or 2.
You get the IDCU.
What do you say? I see. Get up
Hey,
there.
Hey, bro, it will rock though. The whole
Sure
crowd.
will.
will.
Everybody gonna know that.
ICDC
College.
Yeah, real talk. They come out for a little TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
That'll be good.
Could do one song and do the 15-second TikTok IDCU 20 bands a city.
I wonder if ICDC still going, because if they are, then he made them pay him for the publicity
For the publicity.
and keep it going.
Exactly.
There's avenues out there
It
that
really
he's
is.
not taking advantage.
So y'all don't think that he thought of stuff like this though? Y'all don't think that he just trying to figure out
with someone of his
caliber,
he couldn't have.
I tell you, that's the thing. I think a lot of things is beneath when it comes to a certain caliber. You know what I mean? That's the difficult thing. A lot of vintage or 10 years, think or I don't want to say old, but just vintage, like, you know what I'm saying, wine fine, like, you know what I'm saying, the senior, like, you know what I mean, seniority. A lot of them don't feel like, oh no, I would never, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then there's a graceful prosperity decision that has to be made when it comes to the next 10, 20 years. And guess what that's called? It's called rebranding. When you rebrand, by how you rebrand yourself, you don't shake your head and be like, oh, no. You embrace it. And then guess what? Now you have been in front of a whole new delegation, demographic that comes years and generations after you. Now you find yourself trickling from generation to generation to generation.
Right.
Why you think Snoop Dogg got the grandma, the mama, the daughter, and the daughter? As far as, I'm just saying that, sons too, I'm just saying as far as generations. 4 generations, these folk know Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The child, you feel me? They mama, and they mama, you feel me? So it's all about rebranding. I just feel like cuz in the position, man, you feel me? Do something with the name. You did.
I think he didn't want it hard enough, dog. Simple and plain, especially in the day and age of which we live.
I'm such, well, I should have 3, 5, 18,000 million.
If you just want to grind, he could be dropping music on SoundCloud.
Anything.
Soulja Boy made his career from the internet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, there's too many avenues out there. So for you to be, pushing 40, you got a college degree. You talking about being broke, but your daddy is still P. You know what I'm saying? Me. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, and then he was like, oh, he ain't got the money that he claimed he got. He ain't got the money he claimed. Maybe not, but he still must be. Yeah. I bet you if he started touring, he'll start selling our cities again.
And they did one not too long ago. We covered it on the show. They did No Limit. It was a reunion, remember? And they also linked up with BET.
Yep.
You remember?
Yep.
Yeah,
Big
man.
film. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like
I just hate to see artists make it, all the way up there, and then all of a sudden it's like
tricking. It's like what
everybody
happened?
like, what happened to him?
Yeah, what happened to him?
What
Type
happened to
thing.
him?
But see, that's
that's
another thing about it. What I mean is like rebranding yourself.
Right.
Like put yourself back in front of your 4 faces. You feel me? Yeah, this might look crazy to you because 10 years ago this ain't exist, so this might now you looking like, boy, I ain't finna do that. We went. Well, this is the new time and this is what we doing. So you feel me? Come outside, like, and then you know what I'm saying? People, you'll be appealing to people. They're like, well, and then you used to do. Oh man, what? You got to come outside for you feel me? Don't think you too good. I'm doing it all.
That's what it is.
Damn, I don't give
okay.
what it is.
This
year,
year,
want to come
you
outside.
feel me? I'm doing it all.
This year we doing it all.
I don't give a damn what it is. Put me on stage. I don't know the hell I'm finna say. Coming to the stage.
They don't want to get it all, man. And growing up in the lifestyle I'm sure he grew up in, it's probably tough. And now you got to get out and you got to go work for it.
Right, when you used to everything being handed to you.
Right. But they say, well, dang, I think he started doing that. But they said them folk be eating a little bit off that reality TV.
He was on a reality TV show? So why you ain't doing nothing then, bro?
Yeah, growing
up hip-hop.
Yeah. With, that's about the children.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what?
Oh, so what is he talking about?
Cardi
B started her career through.
But see, a lot of them feel
TV.
entitled to a bigger lifestyle when they've been doing it for quote unquote 20 years. they don't feel like they should sit next to the person that's up and coming.
But something that I wish they all would have learned, because I don't think Bow Wow fully got it either. You have to evolve with your fans. So like when you listen to Jay-Z, you know, you listen to the Blueprint, he's still talking about selling dope and running the streets. Listen to 444. He talking about being a family man and selling the art to make
real
millions.
estate.
You know what I'm saying? You have to evolve with your fans, because the Bow Wow, right? The Bow Wow and Romeo that we listened to at 12 when we were their age.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things they talked about, puppy love and stuff. Then, well, now we have families, sir. I have a mortgage. Like, bro, talk about something that I can relate to, dog. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, and I don't think they made that transition well. I know Bow Wow did. Bow Wow didn't. That's the only reason Bow Wow really fell off. He couldn't make that transition well.
Yeah. But see, things was I mean, what I think another thing, the transition for him was a little bit more harder because the culture when hip hop wasn't there at that. There was a time in hip hop when you know what I mean. Well, those records were cool. The So Def and all that was cool, but now the demographics started to change. Trap music started came and you know what I mean. It's just
bro, Romeo, if he could have hopped on the trap train, you know, 15, 20 years ago, he could have did something. Yeah. I mean, you coming out of New Orleans, he could have relaunched No Limit. Yeah. He could have been head of the new No Limit.
That'd have been hard.
That'd have been real hard. New generation. I mean, look at Wayne with Cash Money.
Young Money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So Young Money is pretty much, though Cash Money still exists. Yeah. Young Money is pretty much the new generation of Cash Money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that he could have done with No Limit.
Dang, that's crazy. Yep.
But it's like, it's just another missed opportunity. Like, jokers don't be thinking. And I guess you got to be in the struggle to really have that mindset of how can I come up? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never been in the struggle for real, you ain't gonna never really get it.
Shout out to them boys, man. You feel me? Shout out to them boys, man. Dang. Lex, what you think?
I don't know. It's like B was saying, when he used to everything kind of just being laid out for him, you don't know how to start over. Like, where do you start from?
I'm gonna tell you where to start from. Who tried it?
I love the transition.
What? One of the topics we discussed on this show is called Who Tried It? Where we find out who has tried it.
Man, I done had a lot of who tried it. Even already in this 1 week of 2023.
This is the segment of Who Tried It. Big Legs, who tried it?
Let's not start off with me. B, who tried it?
Say I got so many.
I'm gonna give 2 more people an opportunity before it get to B.
Who tried it, B?
Who tried it? All right, I'm gonna tell y'all who tried it.
Who tried it?
My dog.
Your dog.
Your dog.
My dog.
How your dog?
Actually, it's not even my dog. It's Jaquisa's dog. But she tried it.
She tried it.
How she tried it?
This morning. So, my uncle, our uncle, stopped by the house this morning. Right. Mm-hmm. He gets out of his car, proceeds to walk to the front porch. Guess who almost attacks him? Who? Jaquisa's dog. Oh. I'm talking snapped at him. Yeah. She tried it.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost put her down.
It's your uncle.
Well, he was on TV. Don't say put her down. Right. You want to give her some game?
Put her down. But down to sleep. Put her down to sleep.
She was going to go to sleep.
You finna put her on some game. Put her down on some game.
Right.
You gotta let her know a little song. Dang. You was there in the middle of it?
Yeah, man. I grabbed her, held her, whatever. Held her back. But like
she calmed down eventually.
Yeah, when he went in the house. It's something about him and my brother. I don't get it. Like, everyone, she loves everybody else. She's cool. She likes to play and jump on you and stuff. Those 2 individuals, and I'm gonna tell y'all a joke when this camera in.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I gotta hear more about this one.
Those 2, she can't stand.
Mm.
It's the weirdest thing, man. But yeah, that's my who tried it.
That's who tried it. That's an interesting one, my boy.
That was interesting.
That was hard,
Yeah.
my
Never thought
boy.
the dog would have tried it.
Never
The
thought
dog tried it.
my dog tried it.
Dog tried all the time.
It's not often that your dog tried it.
Nah,
like,
yeah,
Right.
it's
no,
very often.
No, I'm talking about my dog. Like, you my dog. You tried it. Ain't them,
You supposed to be my dog.
Ain't y'all dogs like my dog?
Yeah, but they
That
try
my
us all the
dog
time.
for sure.
That
My
my
dog.
dog. Hey, that my dog for sure, but I ain't gonna try it. My dog. So I want to tell y'all who tried it, my dog.
Who tried it?
Cool. Alabama Power.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yes. Maybe
Alabama
you-
tried it this month when I looked at that statement. Now,
did.
depending on what state you might live in, next door neighbor, we got what? Georgia Power.
Same company.
Mississippi. We
Gulf
got
Coast,
Alabama.
same company.
We got Alabama Power, man.
A Southern company. if you will.
Southern company, if you will. Man, Alabama tried it. I looked to the top right, and that thing said the date and the bid and the number up underneath that.
How much was?
The zeros didn't stop. I said, hold up, what is we
We
doing?
ain't
How
use
much
that
was
much
it?
power.
Yeah, you feel me? Oh no, we got about 2 bands.
Two bands.
Try 3.
Bands?
Oh, bands? No.
Yeah, bands.
Two bands? What were you doing?
When the last time you paid them? Is your light still on?
That boy was operating a damn
Generator.
Generator. What were you doing over the last month? Dang.
Two bands?
How many space heaters did you have going?
Like live this here lifestyle. We should be living.
Okay.
Two bands?
Yeah,
That
man.
was a came from the bottom
But
to the top.
to my lifestyle.
2 bands, though.
no way.
I'm over here agreeing, thinking you talking about 100. This boy said bands.
Two bands.
We in talks though. We doing a whole lot of negotiation. We doing some
I hope so.
negotiation.
Yeah, some
That
arrangements.
boy left every light on in the
Oh.
house. He had the heat on 90.
Cause one day I'll be feeling. One day
It
outside.
sound like
be,
his neighbors up under his plan.
On everything. That boy
Using
playing.
your power.
That's what it is. You paying for the whole building now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I
Took
love
up over there
it.
flexing.
You know I'm in the apartment.
Flexing
you know
for the
what I'm saying?
holidays.
Yeah, I
Apartment.
got you. I got
I
you.
got everybody for Christmas. So I got A, I got 1A, 3B, and 4C for Christmas. That's all on me. You feel me?
Put them on mine.
You feel me? Put it on mine. So you feel me? But they did. I think they did gratuity. I ain't know Alabama Power do gratuity. When I told them folk that I was gonna pay for them folk put something in it for them.
Now, see what they did. They when they got their family members, threw them on that.
Threw that
account,
onto
too.
yeah, and I seen I need a itemized receipt.
That boy said 2 bands.
Yeah, man.
Do they make payment plans?
Yeah, we do. We in negotiation. Me and myself negotiation.
I'm about to say, a settlement. You can
Christ.
let that.
Jesus.
Hardship.
Yeah, that's a hard shit for real, boy.
It sound like you tried them.
On everything.
I tried them.
You tried them.
I did.
I almost bad at Birmingham Waterworks.
Okay.
Life's beautiful.
Well, guys,
What you got?
my who tried it are my friends, my circle, my clique.
Yo, click.
So
Gang, gang.
gang. So I'm okay with letting people ride with me. Like we
Slide
finna go
with 'em.
out. Come
Slide
on, we
with
gonna
'em
we
up.
gonna take my car.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Gas money.
I mean, no, they gonna that my friend, they all good about that.
Okay.
They'll fill the tank up.
Okay.
But what they gonna do
Uh-oh.
is tear the car up. I'm talking about they know I'm OCD. I like to ride clean. I don't like my car nasty. They get out the next day. I'm talking about look like kids been on the back seat. Cheese puffs, gummies, and weave, everything be
All
back
right,
there.
I got a couple questions. Number one, how far did y'all go
That's the thing.
to warrant all this food in the car?
The other side
That's
of
the
town.
thing. We just riding out. You know how you just sit, bar hopping, sit it.
Hit the city.
Okay.
We was probably out maybe an hour or two. Y'all had
Okay,
we in
cool.
and out the car though.
Cool.
I see if we was just sitting in the car.
Yeah.
Question 2. How much were y'all drinking?
See that we gonna do.
See, because now it makes sense with all the snacks in the car. You be drinking, get hungry. And you know, when you be drunk, you be missing your mouth. You
Yeah,
be
a couple
crunching up
times.
stuff by mistake.
Or you be expediting the motherfucker.
He's trying to get them
Right.
all at once.
So,
Ugh.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the next day? When we get up, everybody sober. You would think
Your car, your problem.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
2023.
You driving.
You drive. I'm riding with you.
And I'm eating your
I'm
car.
eating your car. I'm going to give you a little bit of your own taste.
2023 solar power.
Hey, does it ever piss y'all
tried
off
me.
when y'all be trying to clean out the car and you be finding stuff like old French fries up under the seat? Like, man, how long this French fry been up under here?
About 3 years.
Cut
Hard fry.
Cut and chain 4 different colors.
Yeah, green. It's all over it.
You feel me?
Brown,
Yo, light. You start off at light brown. 10. You start off 10.
yellow,
Then Cool got a little brown.
brown.
Now he turned the green on the tips.
And Cool going green on the tips. Now them the highlights. You gotta have highlights.
Then they be just black.
Then Cool go all the way green. Then black. You feel me? Just black, burnt black.
That fried.
I've been through it.
That be ticking me off every time.
Fried chain, like pennies, quarters,
Man,
all that.
and then every time I clean my truck out, I be like, man, I ain't finna eat in here no more. I ain't finna none of
I
that.
tell myself
I'm
that
tired
every
of
2
this.
weeks, every
Boy,
time.
2 days later,
Same.
man,
getting it in.
roll up Burger King real quick.
You feel me?
I be like, I'm just gonna wait till I get home to eat. Next thing you know, he in that bed just
What?
grabbing the fries
Ain't
like
drinking a
this.
fry. Just a little fry.
Fries ain't here unless you hold them like that.
You feel me? You gotta, and then you gotta bring that thing. What?
Ooh, that's I'm finna go do that right now. Them fries be hidden when you hold.
I don't know.
Y'all don't know nothing.
I don't know
Y'all
what
know
it
about
is about me, but when I eat fast food, I like to drive. The food tastes better.
It do taste better in the car. It don't taste good at home.
The food just tastes better.
Oh, really?
Fast food don't taste
never
good
eat
at home.
fast food
You
at
don't
home.
It's
You don't
cold by the time you
like
get
it-
there.
You don't like it in one setting.
Never.
One setting.
Or I don't
fast
like
food.
to put it on a plate. I still need it in the wrapper, in the
And the bag.
Yeah.
Fries got to stay in the
in
bag.
the
The whole
bag.
time.
And then I'm gonna reach at the bottom of the
Bitch,
bag to
y'all-
get that squishy fry.
I'm gonna
Right.
be honest with you, girl. You know
That's
what?
squishy
I
fry.
think there's a scientific reason for that. It's meant to be made fast food, and to be ate even
fast.
faster. That's when you enjoy it at its height, at its prime, and it's pure.
That's why they call
You
it
feel
fast
me? That's why I
food.
call it fast food. You don't supposed to warm it up. That's when you feel me. So I think it meant to be like that.
On the go, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the only thing about. I think it really meant, because you think about it. Get to the house, put it on the plate. After you do everything, condiments, everything fancy. What first thing? Microwave.
Because now it's cold. Now the
cold.
fries
It
ain't
don't
gonna
even
taste
taste
good.
Nah, it's
no
not
more.
gonna be the same.
Right.
It ain't gonna
That
hit the
food be
same.
getting cold so fast.
So fast.
But that's why, like, I only eat fast food. Like, I gotta be out and about.
About on the go.
Lunch break.
If I'm finna eat, I'm not eating fast food for dinner. That
Exactly.
ain't happening. Because I like to get home, get settled, get relaxed, probably take a shower,
Before
give me
I
a couple
eat.
of drinks. Then I sit down and eat.
Yeah.
By then, that food ain't worth nothing.
Exactly.
So,
At all.
and I don't too much DoorDash, so I be
Yeah.
good with that.
Yeah.
I did DoorDash over the holidays though.
Cause
I
don't
like
y'all
DoorDash.
know I'm finna put y'all down, man. I ain't gonna sponsor. I ain't gonna say the name, but y'all holla at the kid, holla at the crew. They got an app that delivers
Alcohol.
and tobacco.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say the name. You weren't trying to say the name?
No, I was not. Got to
Okay.
pay us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah. That's
That
hard.
was smart.
that was brilliant.
That was real
Very
smart.
And weed.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Oh, for real, it's an app for it?
Yeah. I was gonna. I was. You know, we in Alabama, so I wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
I want folks to look Twitter, look at this, and we didn't come in my mouth.
I ain't
But
say that.
well, right now the CBD gummies. But I'm sure once we legalize it here in the state, that
Yeah.
will be weed. Which is kind of dope, and it's gonna cut down on drunk driving because a lot of drunk drivers
Exactly.
they be trying to get to the
Go to
stove.
and get another bottle.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
order up one. Just
Order it
order
up,
up.
they bring it to your door.
Just order
That's
The
smart.
problem with that would be they order a bottle and they pass out before you get there. Now you just standing outside the door.
But
Hey, sit
guess
at
what?
the door.
But guess what though? You have to, or the company have to have some kind of policy and procedure put in place for when that does occur. Why? Because the bottle is already purchased upon delivery.
You could just sit at the
So I'm
door.
saying-
DoorDash sit your stuff at the door.
So hold on.
Sit at the door.
Hold on. You walking past your neighbor's door and you seeing
Yeah.
Zaxby's outside is one thing.
But
You
you
walking
see a
past your
bottle-
neighbor's door and you see a bottle of
Patron,
Tito's.
okay.
You gonna be like,
Let me get that.
dang,
Right,
gonna
they're
miss
right here
this.
sitting on the front door, like,
Right.
"Hey."
Don't care
They
nothing about
gonna
no
miss
ring
this.
camera.
Hey, don't care nothing about no
I be
ring.
dodging that ring.
Boy, I'm in apartments. They gonna take a shot on the ring of your out your ball.
Okay.
On the ring.
Wait a minute, put it back.
What?
Hey,
I appreciate it, my boy.
You said see one. You said see one, take one. I got
Yes,
you.
you say,
See
you
one,
feel me?
take
Happy
one.
New Year, my boy. They gonna do it just like Happy New Year, my boy.
I'm so weak.
Apartment. Hey man, what can they find you guys?
Man, y'all can find your girl Big Lex on Snapchat at Talent1.
Okay.
always hits me on Twitter, man. That B-dub guy. Ain't nothing changed but my drawers.
Hey, you did. I'm glad you changed them up. You did. You can find me first name, last name. If you know it, you know. On Facebook, on IG is 2 Cup Lit. You did. And on Facebook, don't forget about Live, Lit and Legit. You feel me? Follow us on Facebook. We on the gram.
We everywhere.
We on YouTube. We on Snapchat. We on TikTok. We on hip hop. We make the beat drop. I make the pussy fart. I make the whoop whoop. I make the ski ski. I need a
Beat, beat.
I need a freak on the ooh.
Freak a lead.
Bring that beat back.
Of the week.
Hey.
No, we was a little quicker than that.
Speed it up. Slow it down. I get it in that straight clown.
Straight clown, round town. Come here, girl. I'm about to take you down.
Ooh, I'm about to take you down. Ooh,
Hey.
I'm about to beat you down. Ooh,
Hey.
I'm about to lick you down. Ooh,
Hey.
I'm about to stick you down.
Hey, stick you down like a clown. Makeup, no frown.
Ooh, no frown.
Yeah.
Straight brown. I'm a clown. I'm a drown.
Yeah.
In that pussy. In that pussy. In that pussy.
It died in this.
In that pussy. Lively legit,
Sound
man.
like a preacher. That would sound like a preacher.
Oh, well.
Hey, man. It's been another beautiful episode of Live, Lit, and Legit. Always your boy 2 Cup, Shawty Q Smith. Your boy.
Oh, it's your boy B.
Can't forget about that girl.
Big licks.
Hey man, no flex, big bliss, no stress.
Ooh,
and
I like
that's
that.
a
Wrap.
wrap.
Man, look at man. Y'all sitting here watching these videos. So you know what? Why you just click on one of these other 2 or 3 that's sitting here waiting on y'all to click on and go and get in the next thing. Get busy. Function with your people. Lively legit. You know what it is.